We now have a partial functionality complete. We can create one tree made out of two objects. If we want to create multiple trees easily, we should probably modify the script so that it reuses the tree creational part every time it places a new tree. That's what functions were for, to easily reuse code. This leads us to our next chapter, function definitions. If you think back to our banana milkshake example, we had a multi-line script to create a banana milkshake for ourselves. If we had defined all those lines as a function, every time we needed a banana milkshake, we could just call the function instead of calling all of those lines one by one repetitively. Functions are defined with a header, just like macro scripts were. A function header would look something like this. So the first line is the header. Its first word, function, tells Max that we are defining a function now. We could also use fn instead of function, which is a shorter form, but does the same thing. So after the word function, Max script will expect a function name that we will use to refer to our script in the function block. It is my function name in this case. Then comes the optional argument list, followed by an equal sign, which notifies Max script that the following code will be the function call. This is usually a block of code bordered in brackets. So what is this argument list that we have to supply to the function? There are many cases when we have a function that shouldn't always behave in the very same way. If we want to specify its behavior, we would need to pass some input values to it. Say, we turned the banana milkshake script into a function, without any arguments. We made the function for ourselves, suiting our personal needs. So it would be making a banana milkshake from a single banana. But what if we have a couple of friends over, and we need way more shake done? We could call the function repetitively, or we could define an argument for the function that would carry the value of how many bananas the script should use for the shake. Argument values like this are passed to the function using variables that we define in the argument variable list part of the function definition. These variables will be used in the function's script block and will hold the incoming value for that appropriate argument. So, in the case of the banana milkshake example, we would need to have something like this. We listed one variable there named banana amount. By listing that variable there, Max script will assume that every time the function is called, an additional value will be listed after the function call that can be put into this variable. The script can now use that variable to its needs, in this case to define how many bananas to put into our shake. So it goes something like this. Make banana shake 2 would create a banana milkshake from 2 bananas, as the number 2 is passed into the banana amount variable. We could define as many variables as we need, we just need to list them after the function name in the function definition header. So let's do this and define the tree creation as a function. So here's our original script, still just a macro script, and we want to turn these inside lines into a function. So we have to at first define this function, so I'll put down the word function and then give it the function name. Make single tree, then comes the equal sign, and then Max will expect a block of code that is supposed to be the script block of this function, which is basically all the lines that we had here before. Now, to make the formatting of this script a little bit more understandable and clear, we should tab all these lines one block inside so that it makes a better blocking. It's easier visually. You can either do it line by line or just select all the lines and press tab, and that would jump all the lines that are selected currently one block in. So now we have our function and all the function lines in it. But if you evaluate and run this script, evaluate all, I'll remove the previous tree so we don't confuse it with the new ones that would be created. And then I run the script, it doesn't create anything. That's because we just defined a function, but we don't actually use this function yet. So we have to put down a function called